Izzy Dame would give Tatum Paxley a doll tonight and try and win her friendship. Zaruka would give a little bit of a warning to Tatum. Tatum, though, not listening. Following Izzy as Izzy invited her to join her at ringside for the Fatal 4-Way main event tonight. An invitation which Tatum did accept. Tatum did come to ringside. I just don't want to see her in the Culling, man. I really don't want to see Tatum a part of this group. I don't want him to strip away what is good about Tatum Paxley. Gotta say, I love the old school style start to NXT with the little promo videos each member of the Fatal 4-Way main event did tonight. Really fun to see. Built very well to that main event. During the Fatal 4-Way, though, Zaruka would come down, carrying Tatum away from Izzy. I hope they now go and each buy her a doll, because that's 2 dolls, which is definitely better than the one Izzy gave her, right? Jordynne Grace was successful in the Fatal 4-Way, and that is our first official match for WWE Evolution. JC Jane versus Jordynne Grace. We started off NXT this week with a TNA World Championship match as Trick Williams defended against Josh Briggs. Trick would retain the TNA title, but the big news after the match, Joe Hendry would attack Trick Williams. Joe Hendry will face Trick at Slammiversary, reigniting the feud between the two. Now, I think this is a really good build. Honestly, I don't know who's going to win. Obviously, this was meant to be Elijah, but he's away injured now, so Joe Hendry replacing him. If it's about getting the TNA belt back on TNA, then obviously Joe Hendry is going to win. But because they've replaced it, I'm going to go with Trick, you know. I also wanted to point out really quickly how good I thought Josh Briggs was tonight. Josh Briggs is someone I've had my eye on NXT for a long time. I think the dude has it. I think his entrance is super cool. You know, you get the side view with that smoking skull on his shoulder. Really cool. Obviously, there's a bit of tuning to be done for the main roster. You got to dim the lights, things like that. But you know what? It's there. The raw material is there. Josh Briggs is just so damn good for a big man. He can move. The kicks are perfect. The punches are perfect. I like him. Ricky Saints returned to action tonight. Obviously, he's been away for a couple of weeks after Ethan Page's vicious beatdown with that chair shot to the throat. He beat Ashante the Adonis tonight. After the match, a video would play and it would sort of glitch out, and then Ethan Page attacked Ricky Saints. I thought that was absolute gold. To have the video sort of malfunction, have fans think it's a botch, and actually it's just a cool way to build. Love that. Now, Ashante the Adonis had a QR code on his attire tonight, and I actually think I have to put something over the top of it because I don't think I can actually show it on YouTube because it leads you to his Venmo. This basically allows you, the fan, or anyone else that scans the QR code, to send him money. Why? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in wrestling. Is it really that bad working in NXT? What are we doing? Jevon Evans returns to winning action tonight as he defeated Tavion Heights. Really solid match. Great performance from Tavion. We know he can do this. We saw his matches over in Noah. I feel like this is one of the first times we've really seen him show out in NXT since then, so that's really good to see. But it's a weird storyline. Because he lost to Jevon, he now cannot leave the No Quarter Catch crew. It's a storyline that makes no sense to me. If you want out, just punch Charlie Dempsey in the face, you're out, right? Now, if you wonder why Tavion Heights is wearing a mask, he did confirm in the back that he suffered an injury while training at the hands of Charlie Dempsey, saying that Charlie didn't want him to leave and was desperate for him to lose this match, and therefore the doctor had to give him a mask to protect his face. Following the match, Jasper Troy would attack Jevon Evans. We saw them backstage interact last week, and obviously tonight, Jasper Troy making an impact. Wouldn't be the last time we see him either. As the NXT champion would come to the ring, demanding competition, demanding someone step up, and he got it with Yoshiki Inamura coming to the ring, saying he is ready for a match for the NXT Championship. A really passionate promo from Inamura as he talked about going back to Japan, missing Briggs, missing NXT, and wanting to reward the NXT fans by winning the NXT Championship. So presumably, we're going to get this match, but after this confrontation, Jasper Troy would run straight through Inamura upon his exit and face-to-face with the Ruler. Are they going to run it back? Do you know what? When these two clashed, it was epic. I want to see it again, man. I want to see Jasper versus Oba one more time. So yeah, count me on board for this one. I want to see the rematch. Great American Bash, maybe? A very cool promo tonight for Darkstate. It was a very small video package, but you know what? It's exactly what was needed. They said it themselves. We haven't seen Darkstate. A lot of people instantly jump to, oh, it's not working, things like that. I disagree. I think when Darkstate's been on TV, it's been good. I think all four of them have potential. Can the group be used better? Undoubtedly, yes. However, I still think that there's a lot of potential here. Hopefully, with this video package tonight, it proves that they haven't forgot about Darkstate, and hopefully we start to see more of them soon. We had the news over the weekend that the NXT Heritage Cup had to be vacated. The now former champion Noam Dar is out with an injury, and it really sucks because he only just returned from a long-term injury, and obviously we saw Meta-4 break up, we saw some releases, and obviously Noam Dar hadn't been on screen much. Now we know why. Well, the cup is vacant. Well, it was. Tonight, it was Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo going one-on-one. Note again, Stacks had those heavies with him, and they had no problem getting involved in the match, taking out Tony's knee, and that was a significant factor for this match. I thought the match itself was good. The storyline behind it, even better. Luca Crucifino hitting Tony D'Angelo with a bucket by mistake once again. Luca seemingly does want to help Tony, but he keeps getting it wrong. He's made a mistake again. And tonight, Tony would make him pay, knocking him to the ground and saying, I don't trust you. Is this relationship gone? I think it must be at this point. Luca, though, I do think he wanted to help Tony. You know what we need? Adriana Rizzo. That's who we need. She was the glue that held everything together. Unless she's with Stacks, obviously. Stacks, though, is the new Heritage Cup champion. All I hope now is that we actually get some characters and names for the people stood beside him. Let's make them actual on-screen talent. That'd be cool. Looks like we're going to have a match between Lainey Reed and Thea Hale. I'm down for that. That sounds pretty good. We also found out next week Wesley will go one-on-one with Joe Hendry, and obviously Trick Williams would like High Rise to deal with Joe Hendry ahead of Slammiversary. The tag champs, Hank and Tank, got taken out in a backstage segment. We didn't see who did it, but my guess is on the Culling. We heard Sean Spears say that him and Nico had an idea to go for gold. It's got to be the tag titles. Makes sense, right? Some big matches official for next week. There are some reports that they're double taping NXT tonight, so next week's will be pre-recorded. Now, it doesn't really matter too much with NXT. While people may say the spoilers, videos very rarely exist as they can control it better in the WWE PC. But as for this week's episode, I think a very solid 8 out of 10 is fair. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, turn on the notification bell. You'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!